Alright everyone, I just got back from Bass Pro a little bit ago. Thought I'd show you what I got. I am working on getting the camera to make some videos here of me fishing. We'll start with the first thing. It's not a lure. It's a rod sock, Bass Pro Expert Tournament Series. I'm trying these out. I only bought one. I want to see if I like it. I put it on my rod. It fit good. Even though I got a 7-foot rod, this is one for 8-foot bait caster, and it went right down to the bait holder. I thought it was going to be a little bit long, is what I wanted, because I have a rod holder. But this one goes all the way down to the bait holder, so it actually fits perfect. I like it a lot. If you're looking to protect your rods, these look like they're going to be a good investment. I'm most likely going to go back and get some more of these. Now let's start into the lures here. If you can see, I went for Trigger X. I was using these a little bit ago, especially these ones right here. I'll show you. I have one already rigged up. We'll get a little bit more into this here, but so I went back and got some more. These are really good lures. We'll get into that. But first we're going to start with this one. It's called the Trigger X Goo Bug. It's 4 inches. It mimics a crawl. When you first look at it in the pack, I don't really prefer big fat crawdads, but this one's actually neat. It's actually thin. There's a hole right here, or not a hole, but a groove for your hook, which I think these are actually going to look out pretty well. I don't know if you're supposed to split these or not. Right there. I'll probably try it without and with them split. It looks like you can just rip them pretty easy. But this color is actually called Cheap Shot. It looks like it's a black or purple with some red flake in there, which I like that a lot. The back is a darker purple. I don't know why I said black, but they look really neat. Again, this is the 4-inch one. Figured Texas rigged and have it pegged to where it stands up. It's gonna look real good. The next one I got is the Trigger X, and I forgot the name of this one. Let me see here. It's called the Flutter Worm, the Trigger X Flutter Worm. I do like to throw wacky worms, so I thought I'd go for this. It does have grooves on it throughout the whole thing. Tapers down to a little butt right there. Wacky worm, just throw it like that. I was also thinking this one would probably be good weightless, just Texas rigged without a weight. Just kind of throw it out there. This is my favorite color. It's called Watermelon Red. Or Watermelon Red Flake. I go for this color a lot. It does real good. Produces real good for me. It has a little bit of a scent to it, not too much. But I tried Trigger X other ones, not just the flappin' hogs, but I have tried other ones, and they do produce for me, and I like them. Now this one is not a Trigger X one. It is a Lake Fork, and this is called the Hyper Worm, 5-inch Hyper Worm, Watermelon Red. Again, my favorite color. It's another wacky worm. What I like about this one is it has these 2 little flat grooves right here that you can tell makes it super bendy. I guess this is where you would put your hook. I use O-rings with the big worms, helps save the worms, and I think that's going to be really good. We can tell how much that one bends compared to, where's that other one? Must have fell. Compared to this one. Oh, it fell again. Oh well. So that's going to look real good, I believe. Now we're going to get into the main reason I went to Bass Pro. That is to get these. These are the Trigger X Flappin' Hogs. These are the 3.5-inch size. Wanted to try the 4. They did not have any. But this color is called the green pumpkin purple flake. It's just green with some purple flake in it. The bottom doesn't have any other color. These are going to do real well. Then this is the one. This is the same thing. Trigger X Flappin Hog 3.5 inch. This one's called Muck. This color is called Muck. That's what I have rigged up right here. This was one of my older ones, and I just happened to find it right before I made this video. The top is like a green, dark green with some blue-green flake in there, and then the bottom is maybe a little brownish green. You can see here it has a bait groove or a hook groove in there. Works real well. I believe this is a 1/0 wide gap, extra wide gap hook. I just Texas rigged this, flip it right next to rock, try to shake it. You know, I seen bass come up 1 foot of water, just sit next to a rock, come out of nowhere and just nail these things. That's why I went back and got some more. Has two little things. I think it just mimics a crawdad very well. Most people know that one of bass's main food is crawdad. That's why these work so well. Then the last color I got, I wanted to try this color out too. I hear a lot about black and blue. This is the black blue sapphire. Let's pull one of these out here. Sorry about that, took 2 hands. Just all black body and with some blue flake in there. What's cool about this though is that if you see this, I guess middle flap, it's actually half blue, half black. But everything else is just a solid black with some blue flake. That's a really cool design. You can't really see it. They do have 2 little eyes right there. This makes it more realistic, especially fishing clear water. That helps out a lot. Now, one other thing I got. Now, this is not from Bass Pro. This actually came from my friend. He bought off eBay. It's a Think Tank Fishing Technology Think Tank lure. It's a steerable topwater lure. If you don't know about these, look these up on YouTube. Just type in Think Tank. First thing that pop up. If you like topwater like I do, my favorite type of fishing, these I believe are going to be amazing. The things that this thing can do, well, first of all, the main thing is you can actually steer it. You can make it go left and right. Then there's all other things, steering, the diving chug, the jumping minnow. You actually will make this thing dive down. It has a diver right there. And then the way it's made, it actually comes flying up out of the water like a bait fish running for its life. It's very neat. Look them up, Think Tank Lures. I'm excited to use this one. But again, I just wanted to show you, the Bass Pro trip, what I got today. And look into these if you like using crawdad type lures, soft plastics like I do, Texas rig, little split shot. Usually use about a 1/4, or not split shot. Slip weight, use about 1/4. These work really well. Alright, thank you. Have fun fishing out there.